You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
Welcome to the CJ Moneyway Show, where testimony ain't soft and transformation ain't cute. Where every guest that steps in this booth walks in with scars, but walks out with purpose. And today, we bringing the pressure. We bringing that real life redemption arc, straight from the trenches to the top floor of discipline and destiny. Today we got Garnett Rogers, influenced the masses himself. The man who took poverty, pain, and the promise of prison and flipped all 3 into purpose. Cause some men break under pressure, and some men break pressure in half. Garnett, he the second kind, the kind that rises when everything around him falls. The kind that steps out the fire without the smell of smoke on his clothes. The kind that realized one truth: your lowest moment might be the exact moment God starts rebuilding you. So listen, if you ever felt stuck, if you ever felt unworthy, if you ever felt like your past was too heavy to carry into your future, this episode right here is for you. Garnett went from hood nights to boardroom lights, from I might not make it to watch me take it, from almost losing his life to influencing thousands with his voice. This ain't motivation, this is resurrection. This is the blueprint for the broken, the manual for the misunderstood, the way out for anybody who forgot what winning feels like. So lock in, breathe deep, and tap into this frequency, cause when a real one sits down with CJ, the world listens, the streets listen, the dreamers listen. This is Garnett Rogers, this is Moneyway, this is transformation in surround sound. Welcome to the CJ Moneyway Show. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, my good people? Welcome to the CJ Moneyway Show.
Hey, it's in the blood, man. I can't help it, it's in the blood.
Hey, we welcome my man Garnett Rogers. Hey, we sitting here laughing because I told him I ain't gonna hold it against him for being a Sacramento Kings fan, but you know, it's all good. He representing LA, he representing California. Hey, also known as Influenced Masses, a true testament to the power of resilience and transformation. Growing up in poverty and facing life-altering challenges, include nearly serving prison time, Garnett made a powerful decision to rewrite his story. Today, he is an entrepreneur and purpose-driven leader dedicated to inspiring others. We dive into his journey from hardship to success, how he discovered his gifts, and what it takes to embrace entrepreneurship against the odds. If you ever felt stuck, lost, or unsure of your purpose, this episode will give you the motivation and actual steps to push forward. And of course, we wrap up with our quick fire round with Garnett answering 5 rapid fire questions with the first thing that comes to his mind. Hey, what's up, Garnett, man? Welcome to the show, bro. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, brother? Welcome to have me. Thank you for having me. Let's get it in.
Hey, I feel you. So, Garnett, man, can you tell us a little bit more about your background, man, and the pivotal moments that led you to where you are today?
Basically, brother, just being a product of my environment, man. Like I said, I'm from Sacramento, man. It's a place out here called CV Circle, man. CV Circle Projects. Grew up in CV Circle Projects, man, around the roaches, around the rats, seeing pimping, seeing drug abuse, seeing alcohol abuse, seeing domestic violence abuse right in my own home. My stepfather, beat my mom up every month, man, taking the food stamps, go squandering and do what he gonna do with it, and then come back and do it again next month. So it was like a repeated cycle. I kept saying, man, we'll leave and go stay with our grandmother, man, and then he'll come over there begging and pleading, saying, baby, I won't do it again. And then next thing you know, we was back in that thing once again, man. So just coming out from that and just realizing, man, that I am a curse breaker, man. That's when one day I had to just look at myself in the mirror and tell myself, I am a curse breaker. I am not a product of my environment. I would not be next in line to go into the prison system. And I will be something different. I will be an influence. I will be a poet. I will be a speaker. And I will motivate the masses, man. I'm going to be the 100 original true me. So I just had to go and declare that to myself, brother, in the mirror. I just had to talk to myself, to the lesser me. The lesser me that was in that mirror that was telling me that I couldn't do these things and tell me, shut up. Sometimes you gotta tell your inner self, man, shut up. You talk too much. Like that old song. You talk too much. Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. And that's what I had to do, brother. I had to tell the lesser me that was in the mirror that was telling me I couldn't do it. I had to tell him to shut up. I'm doing this.
Yeah. You know what? And I feel you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times in life, you know, we got to make that conscious decision. Like, you know what? I ain't let nobody stop me from being who I want to be or what I want to be, regardless. Like you say, against all odds, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm listening to you talking about looking at that man in the mirror. I've been talking about that recently. I got another podcast called Planting Seeds with CJ.
Okay.
And I just did an episode last week about the man in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? Looking at that man in the mirror. And a lot of times, as what you were alluding to, a lot of times, man, we don't want to look in that mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, we refuse to look in that mirror because we're afraid of what we may see. What, you know what I'm saying? When you see a reflection of yourself or what you see, you may have to change some things. And some people, man, just want to stay the same as they are, man. But you got to start looking at yourself in order to make a change. You can't keep blaming everybody else for what you going through using the crutch. You know what I'm saying? In life, man, you guys take responsibility and accountability for your own actions in life, man. And that's what we call being man up. That's my next episode. Man up, man. We just got to man up sometimes in life.
I was just glad
you made that decision.
You must have been in that huddle I was talking about, man. I was just talking about that, man, this morning. They had me speaking, man, at a men's home, man. And I was just saying that, man, about man up. I was saying we got to man up. I was saying that we got to be that barrier, man. I was saying God put us in position as the king, as the Mufasa, as the Simba, to be that barrier, man, for the women and children, man. We got to be in the barrier in front of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff coming into our homes, man, into our lifestyle, because we ain't at the barrier, you know, we ain't at the post, blocking all that stuff. We got to be at Serena Williams, man, with that tennis racket, man, said, get that up out of here. Yeah. Get that stuff up out of here. That ain't going to fly over here. You know, that's not gonna fly over here. So that's basically what it is, brother. We gotta man up and be the barrier between that, man, so we can stop that stuff from coming in, man, and messing up our legacy, man, messing up our lineage, messing up our dollars, man, getting inside our wife's head or our fiance head or girlfriend's head, getting inside their head, man, getting them bamboozled and got them thinking a different way, man, instead of being on the same accord and the same vibe that we get. You know?
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Because even with that, like you say, like how I'm coming with this man up too, just like what you said. But one thing that I would add to that I've been saying to people lately is that we got to stop getting in these emotional beds with these women, man. Too many of us, we getting into emotional beds. Old lady, she emotional, so you trying to get in that bed with her and trying to figure out what's going on with her, what's wrong with her. That's like a roller coaster, because once you think you figured out one thing, they have moved on to the next thing that they got an issue with or whatever. But as a man, we just got to stand strong. But if I'm jumping to this emotional bed with you all the time, and then so now I'm acting like you. And so that's what's wrong with a lot of us.
Come on now.
We acting too much like the lady, man. We acting too much like a female. You know what I'm saying? We ain't standing on what we need to stand on. You know what I'm saying?
You don't say their own business.
Yeah. So, another thing. If I say I'm not going to do this, I'm going to stand on what I'm going to stand on. Too many cats out here. We out here too much deviating the plan because she'll make us change our decision on what we said we going to stand on. I don't care if I'm right, wrong, or indifferent. If I say I ain't going to do it, I ain't going to do it. Because if I allow you to knock me off my square today, I'll never be able to stand on nothing that I'm saying I'm going to stand on, because you're not already changed my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Exactly. Too many people want to be the head and nobody want to follow. You know what I'm saying? But as you said in the beginning, we are leaders regardless of what society may say, regardless of how people may think about who the head and who the tail nowadays. Us as men, we are leaders, and we need to stay on that, and we need more men to get in position, man. Too many of us
Well, like I said, you said a mouthful right there, CJ. The thing about it, what you got to look at is, I want you to think back, man, when you was elementary and whatnot, man. When they had any other race, and I'm not being a racist with this, I'm just keeping this 100. When they had any other race of a yard duty or a counselor or a principal or a bus driver, was it just me? Or you felt you could get over a little bit? But when you looked over, CJ, and you saw that black bus driver, when you was on the playground and you seen that black hall monitor, and you seen that black principal, and you seen that black teacher, you put a little straight, you straighten your back up a little bit, because you knew you had to be about that business, because it was authority. That's why they got us in place, like you were saying. I'm just piggybacking on what you said last. That's why they got us in there, and they put us in there as police officers and security guards and whatnot, because they know we come with that authority. When you come with that authority, when you see us, you can't just walk past us. You got to respect it.
Yeah.
You got to respect it, regardless of what society says about us. The black man is respected, and he was put in a leadership on purpose. It wasn't by accident. Do not get it twisted. The black man, the Hebrew Israelite, was put in position on purpose because he was already a king long before. It's just that we've been bamboozled and forgot and got that porch monkey mentality. But the black man was a king long before, so he knows how to walk in it already. We know how to walk in it already because we've already done it. We've already been there. It's just they sidetracked and they tricked us. Along the lines, they tricked us and bamboozled, and we believed the lies, and we forgot. We forgot, CJ, but we already know how to walk and be a king.
Yeah, you better dig yourself back up, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of us do. You know, matter of fact, as I'm talking about that, let's get on this right here. How did you discover your gifts and talents, and how did they shape your entrepreneurial journey, man?
Once again, man, I just told myself enough is enough. And basically, I told myself I can't go to the next level with a Burger King mentality. I can't be this poet and write this book right here with a McDonald's mentality.
Raise it up a little bit more, Garnett. Let's see the full book. Okay.
That's it, man. The transition, man. Walking out of the darkness into his marvelous light. That's what they cover signifies.
Like that. I like that.
Walking out of the dark, the transition, man. That's what I had to become, CJ. I had to go through a transition, man, and become the best version of me. And I just said to myself, I can't do it on a McDonald's mindset. I can't do it on the in and out mindset. I have to be magnificent. I got to be amazing. If people gonna look up to me, if I'm gonna have a name that says influence the masses, you have to be amazing, bro. There's some big shoes to fill to call yourself that.
Oh, yeah.
To call yourself influence the masses, there's some big shoes to fill. So I just had to step up one day and say, enough is enough. I'm tired. It's a must that I live in this neighborhood. It's a must that I drive this type of car. It's a must that I treat my wife this type of way and I handle my kids this type of way. It's a must. It's no longer a try. It's no longer a maybe. It's no longer it might happen. It's a must. It is a must. So when I put the must into my vocabulary, brother, that's when everything changed for me. And I became who I was, the true kingship. That's who I became who I was when I put the must in my vocabulary and I took the try and put it in the dumpster.
I feel you. It's not like, like you say, it's a must. It's not optional. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it's not optional to be the man of the house. That is not optional. That is a must. Like you said, you know what I'm saying? But too many of us, we play in the background. And I want to touch on something you said earlier. One thing too, Garnett, man, I'd say this too. A lot of men are present, but they ain't present. We in the house, but we ain't present because we have allowed our voices to be taken out of the house. And so once a man allow his voice to be taken out of the house, man, there's a lot of things that can go astray. So, we got to stay on that path, you know what I'm saying, to do what we doing, man, and to keep being the man of the house. Know who you are. And that's what as I'm listening to you, you know what I'm saying, I get that. I know who I am, and I'm not ashamed of who I am. This is where I came from. I transitioned, but the things that I'm transitioning from, I had to go through what I was going through in order for me to be the man that I am today. Because if I didn't go through it, if I didn't live in this house, if I didn't go through this situation, through these trials and tribulations, I wouldn't have been able to have my feet to the fire and to be able to learn from the things that I was, you know what I'm saying, when I was walking, what the Bible say that a double-minded man is a confused man and unstable in all his ways.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So if I continue walking double-minded in my life, I never would have became single-minded and focused and be the man who I am today, man. So I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it.
Amen. But the thing about it, what I wanted to piggyback on and with you, CJ, that welfare system, man. The welfare system has took the black man's voice and put him in the background long before, pretty much slavery. Slavery put us in the background. That's why Harriet Tubman was leading us through the railroad instead of me and you leading us through the Underground Railroad, because the white man already terrified us, already put that fear in us, and he already gave us a back seat. So during the generations, brother, we got comfortable sitting on a lazy boy. So I just want to piggyback what you were saying. We're in the house, but we got that lazy boy cocked back, and it's time for us to get out that lazy boy, straighten up your back, and be in the forefront and be the Simba. Be the Simba, be the Mufasa in your household, man, and let them know a true king lives here. A lot of households need to know that. A lot of people need to know that a true king lives here, not just a black man, not just a brother, not just a homie, not just a hit and quit it, or not a friends with benefits. No, a true king lives here, resides here. That's what society needs to know. We have true kings that's residing here. And put some respect on it.
I feel you. Put some respect on my name. You know what I'm saying? But man, we can go on and on, especially about this manhood thing, because that's not that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the black man, man. But there's so many factors into it, man, with the things that we have allowed ourselves to get into, like you say, the welfare system. We can go back to the 1960s, 70s when they became with the welfare, where the man had to get out the house or they couldn't get benefits from the system. You know what I'm saying? So the man couldn't stay in the house. It was already a separation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, CJ, that was crazy that I could pregnate her, but I can't live with her though.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? I can pregnate her, but I can't live with her though. I can knock her up and get her pregnant, but I can't live in the household.
Yeah. And that goes back to, like you said earlier, they're afraid of you. And so if you stayed in a household, you building a strong family. They don't want you to build a strong family. They want us to be weaker. And women have taken that mentality where, in general, a lot of women actually feel as though we're weak. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never seen so many women nowadays, man, that just really feel as though you can just kick my butt. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Unless you that Ali chick or Ronda Rousey or somebody, you just not going to kick my butt. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's too many Clarissa Shields out there now, CJ. Real talk.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we better man up. So let me ask you, Garnett, man, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur, and how has it changed your life, bro?
Oh, man. That is a good question, brother. Being an entrepreneur, man, was always in my blood, man. At 16, man, I got my first job at 16. Got me a paper route. Man, was picking fruit. I mean, anything, man. Washing cars, man. Washing windows. I was doing it all. So this is how I became my first entrepreneur, man. I got a good whooping for this, but it was a good learning tool for me. Feel me on this one, CJ. So I was doing the paper route, man. Every other Friday, I go around and I collect the money from all the residents for the paper routes that I'm doing. So this time around, everybody was going to Great America. And I told myself, CJ, I said, I am going to Great America. It's a must. Like I was telling you earlier, I said, it is a must. And by any means, I'm going to Great America. And I'm going to have me a little female with me when I go to Great America. I'm telling myself this, CJ, in elementary, man. In elementary, I'm telling myself, I'm going to Great America, and I'm going to have me a little piece with it, right?
Yeah.
So I collected all the money from the residents, and I counted the money up. And I saw how much the trip to Great America was, CJ. And I pulled a little out, and I paid for the trip to Great America, right?
Yeah.
Now player, he got a little something on the side, right? I got a little spending change. So that was my first introduction to spending change. So the little girls on the bus said, "Oh, you got a little money. You going to Great America?" I said, "Yeah, y'all can come with me." So I had about 3 of them. I was planning on one, CJ. I ended up having 3, right? So, man, we going on the rides, man. I'm buying the cotton candy. You know what I'm saying? We going on the roller coaster. We taking the pictures in the booth. I'm having a good time, man. I get back from Great America, CJ. I'm thinking nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
The manager knocked on the door, man. The owner knocked on the door. He said, "Mr. Rogers, your son collected all the money for the papers, but we didn't get none of the money." So you know how mama do. She come in there, she say, "Boy, what happened?" I said, "Mama, I'll explain it to you later." She said, "No, well, you ain't gonna explain this whooping later." So I went on and took that whooping like a champ though, CJ. But that was my first introduction, bro. That's my first introduction, brother, to entrepreneurship, man. And the hustle is real, man. It turned me into a hustler. It turned me into who I am today, man. And I wouldn't change nothing, man. Like I said, it just opened my mind, man, to, wow, I can make that much myself. I can really do this myself. I can really pay for stuff and make moves myself. I was like, wow, I don't ever want to go back. I want to stay right here where it's good. So that was my first introduction, brother, to entrepreneurship. That's where it got me right here to where I am now. Only thing different now, CJ, is everything more. My mindset has changed. I've learned a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I built a lot more, and I learned from my mistakes, because what I learned about God's people is the world takes a loss, but God's people takes an L for learning. We don't take a loss. We take an L for learning. So that's all I took. I took a lot of L's in life, CJ, for learning. You know, I took a lot of L's in my lifetime up until this point now. I took a lot of L's in this entrepreneur, in this business.
You've finally broken loose from work. 3 friends, 1 tea time, and then the text. Honey, there's water in the basement. Not exactly how you pictured your Saturday. That's when you call us, Cincinnati Insurance. We always answer the call, because real protection means showing up, even when things are in the rough. Cincinnati Insurance. Let us make your bad day better. Find an agent at CINFIN.com.
In this business circle, you know, in this business circle, business bracket, for me to learn, and build. Learn, build. Learn for your sake, build. Learn, build. So that's all it's been for me, brother. So, like I said, it's been a wonderful journey. I wouldn't change nothing. Up until this point where I'm at, I wouldn't change nothing.
Check out the movement. Family, real quick. Lean in. If you're listening to this right now, then you already know the Moneyway ain't just a podcast. It's a movement. So make sure you tap into everything we building. It's a Moneyway movement music. New tracks dropping every week. It's the CJ Moneyway Show. Global ranked, purpose-driven voices. Moneyway mindset. Daily inspiration. Real talk, no fluff. You can find it all right now on Instagram, YouTube, and everywhere you stream. Just search that's in Moneyway. That's where purpose lives. That's where the next level starts. And that's where we leveling up. Together. Now let's get back to the show.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I was just telling my wife that the other day. You know, she was talking about what I do, you know, this and that. And plus, I'm working on another project. I'll tell you about it when we get off. And, you know, and it's taking some of my time away, but I'm focusing on trying to build something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm building what I'm building. And so I had to ask her, I'm like, well, how long did it take you to become the manager of where you work at? She said a long time. I said the same thing that it is when you building the brand. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you building it from the ground up. Like you said, you're going to learn from your mistakes. You figuring out what you're doing is new. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a passion to do something and, like you say, influence the masses, like, you know, I could, you know, when you said that, I thought about Tupac. Tupac say, I got a brain to teach a whole nation. You know what I'm saying? So when you have that type of mentality that what you have inside of you is not just for you, but he has given you something is a seed of greatness, that man, it's just not for you. It's for other people too. Man, you know how many people lies you influence just by saying what you saying, and people watching you and walking and watching your walk, knowing like what you said, taking some L's, knowing what you've been through. I go back to Tupac again. He say that the rose that grew from the concrete. A lot of times,
that's my favorite one.
You know,
the rose that grew out the concrete.
Yeah, like, man, how Garnett sitting around there. I remember he used to do this and he used to do that. People always want to remember you for who you was or what you used to do, and don't want to see you for who you are. Man, that person, like T.I. say, man, that person long gone, man. That ain't me no more. You know what I'm saying? Focus on who I am now.
I tell him, CJ, that person is in a casket in the bottom of the Pacific Ocean with about 8 chains around him, and can't nobody free him but Jacques Cousteau.
That's a good one, Jacques Cousteau. But that's where we are at nowadays at G. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to get out of that untangled mindset because of what other people think about you or what other people think you should be, man. That ain't what God has ordained for me. He ordained for me for my life to be greater. And as you were saying earlier, yeah, we go through things, but he said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Once I get something inside of me and I know how to combat the enemy when he attacks me from all ends, and I'm standing in front of my family, as you said earlier, as he's standing in front of me, I'm not afraid of nobody or nothing in life, bro, because I already got it. Come on.
No.
Power resides within me.
But the thing about it, though, CJ, and I'm going to say this about our wives. They don't understand this, man, because you got to think about it, CJ. How did Noah's wife think when he was building that big old ark? You know, that's what I was thinking about when I was listening to you, CJ. What was she thinking when she seen him building an ark and said, you going to let all these animals in? You're going to build this ark, and then you're going to let all these animals in. These is dangerous animals, and they supposed to just sit up in the boat with us, and we supposed to just sail for 40 days, 40 nights. But the thing about it is, like you said, though, CJ, that vision, man, God gave Noah that vision. God gave you that vision. God gave me that vision, and we really can't explain it. We just got to show and tell, and we just got to do it. You're going to catch up with me, or you're going to see it when it's finished. That's it.
Hey, I just told my wife that the other day. I'm like, look, I don't expect you to understand everything that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not there. You're not on the call with me with my man GR right now. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what me and GR are talking about. Or any of these financial people that I'm on the phone, on the calls with, gaining financial advice and listening to people, whatever. You don't know, and I don't expect you to understand. You know, since we going biblically, let's stay on Genesis right now then.
Okay.
And my favorite thing is my man Joseph. I love 37 through 45. You know what I'm saying? God showed him a dream. He didn't show his brothers or his daddy. They couldn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to kill him for his dream. Sometimes you can't tell everybody your dream because they ain't gonna understand it because they didn't see it. And people ain't gonna be happy for you. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get people excited for what you saw. You want them to be just as excited as you are. That's not gonna happen because they didn't see what you see. They ain't going in the same direction that you going in. And you can't let people discourage you. Because even with Joseph, he went through all these different trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? As we talking about, going through struggle. He went in the dungeon. He went to the potter's house. You know what I'm saying? He had to go through all these struggles to get to what God had already showed him, man. Sometimes in life, you just got to go through some things, and that's just bottom line.
Hey, what they say, CJ, you got to go through it to get to it, baby.
Hey.
Enjoy the ride. I was just telling these brothers this morning, man, I was speaking to, strap on the seatbelt, man, and enjoy the ride. You got to go through it to get to it. But the other side is beautiful. Man. But you ain't going to never see the other side if you don't go through it. The problem with people today, CJ, is they don't want to go through it. They want all the glory and the guts and the smoke and the accolades and holding up the Super Bowl trophy and the finals trophy, but they don't want to go through it. They don't want to go through the 20-game season. They don't want to go through the 82-game season, CJ. But they want to hold up the trophy. They want to pop the champagne.
Yeah, you want the money. You know what I'm saying? You want the money. So yeah, you don't want, but like you said, and I tell my son this all the time, you want to be this and that, but you don't want to put in the work. You got to
You
put
don't
in
put
the
in the
work in
work.
order for greatness to evolve, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Come
You got to
on,
put
come
in the
on.
work. If you ain't willing to put in the work, then you just doing something. You know what I'm saying? Then you just out
Exactly.
there going through the motions because you thinking, as you just said, that it's just supposed to come to you, or I think I'm good enough to do this and that. Nah, man.
It
Hey,
don't
you
work
gotta
like
have
that.
what my man behind me that used to kill y'all Sacramento Kings fans.
Yeah, you gotta have that Mamba mentality. Come on
You
now.
gotta have that Mamba mentality, boy. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you do. You know, my wife told me the other day, man, just between me and you and my audience right now, she say, you know, you always wanted to be successful. And it kind of threw me back. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I had to think about it. And let's stay on Genesis right now as we talking GR. As you said earlier, sometimes, as you said, with Noah and his wife, I go back to Abraham and his wife. And where he had to send his son away and his mother, you know what I'm saying, the concubine. And God came to Abraham and he said, look, what Sarah told you is not wrong. You know what I'm saying? What she told you ain't wrong. But I heard this from a pastor. And he said, it wasn't what she said that was wrong, but it's the way that she said it. So sometimes when our wives and our spouses, that they come to us, like I was telling my old lady the other night, some things sting and some things hurt. You know what I'm saying? And when some things hurt, give me a second to regroup myself, because now I got to try to figure out a way how I'm going to combat this. You know what I'm saying? How I'm going to attack this on another level, because now I see I can't come to you on this level. But some people, you can put in a box. Like I can put some of my family members in the box and say, I don't care what they think. But then some people you can't put in a box. I can't put my wife in the box.
You can't put the wife in the box.
Yeah, I can't put
the enemy knows that, CJ. He knows that.
And don't he? That's what.
He knows that. So he say, what can I use? What can I make her to say to make him trip up? What can I make it? What can I use her to make her say to give him a bump in the road? So that's why you was blown back from that, because the devil been waiting to put that into your wife's head to say that to you, to see if he could stumble, he could kick up you. You know what I'm saying? He could make you. You know what I'm saying? Wow, I am been trying to be successful. No, you are already successful.
Yeah.
You are already successful now. You were successful before you start this podcast. You are successful during this podcast, and you will be successful after this podcast, because none of these worldly, earthly things makes us. Mm-hmm. We are successful in Christ first.
Already.
And can't nothing stop that.
Already. You know what I'm saying?
Can't nothing stop that.
So
that's what we telling the devil on today. Can't nothing stop that, because we all raised that. When we came out the womb, God said we were successful. Huh?
He said, I knew you. I knew you before you was even formed in the womb. And I knew the thoughts that I had towards you of what you were going to be in life. But as we said earlier, we go through trials. We go through
and expect it in. And expect it in, CJ.
No, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know what, Garnett, man? Back to the wifey thing. And so that's what we talking about with this man up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really got me on that subject. Because as the man up, you can't get offended by what your wife say, because sometimes what they saying ain't wrong. You have to check yourself in the mirror.
Exactly,
maybe
bro.
She is right about this. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Maybe she is. So now, instead of running, talking to your mama about what's going on, instead of going to your friend that got troubles in his own marriage, getting bad advice from him, sometimes you just got to man up, sit there, take it, and reevaluate your own self, bro, and then move differently. Because you can't sit up there and keep getting in that emotional bed and acting like a female and having all these female tendencies, man.
Exactly.
That's what's happening, cats nowadays, sitting around here wearing cartoon draws, sagging your pants, man. I can't take you cats seriously. I really can't, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Ain't that the truth? It's real talk, though. I'm laughing, but it's real talk. I can't cipher. I can't tell the difference. They walking around going to dinner with matching pajamas on. I'm like, how do you go out to dinner like that? They got matching pajamas. They both wearing a onesie. Going to the mall. I'm like, how do you come out like that?
Come on, man.
How do you come out? How you come out go shopping like that?
Come on, man.
So I can't tell, brother.
Yeah, man.
I can't tell. All I can say is aliens are real.
Hey, G, I'm going to tell you like this, man. We're going to move on to this next question real quick because, see, you can tell I love this real conversation thing. You know what I'm saying? But I cannot and I will not ever in my life. I would not ever put on for one, I don't like tight clothes, so I'm not wearing tight clothes anyway. But I can never sit there and put on some pants that's tighter than my old lady. We're about to go out, and I got to get on the bed, struggling myself to put on some skinny jeans to look tighter than her. I'm not doing that. Hey, man, y'all cats need to stop that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that European, whatever. Hey, stop that. That is not cool.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you cats around here carrying a man purse nowadays. Y'all, man, when did we start wanting to do things like a woman, man? When? Come on, man. Somebody, hey, whoever listening to this, man, help me. I don't understand it. Y'all got me frustrated.
You're right. When did we start wearing a man purse, wearing a skirt, and wearing some heels or some pumps?
Come on, man. When y'all start getting y'all fingernails and toenails polished colored, I get the clear coat or whatever, man. Come on, man. When y'all start getting y'all toenails and stuff painted pink, black, orange, rainbow colors, come on, man. I guess the rainbow fits you. Hey, hey, G, man.
That's real talk. That's real talk, man. Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say
it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You know, you get a lot of celebrities and stuff. They say what they feel and they say what they want to say, but then, you know, then they got to come back and retract it, you know, because it's messing up the sponsorship deal or it's messing up.
Yeah.
Hey, do I got some stuff to lose? Yeah, maybe, man. But hey, I said it from the jump, from the first time I ever stepped on this podcast. I'm going to say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't going to have no, and I'm not taking it back. It is what it is. Either you're going to like it or you're not. I mean,
that's it.
Period. You know, like it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So G, man, I'm gonna let you out of here in a minute, man. This has been cool, man. I've skipped over, man. We went on a whole different thing. So
it's all good. That's all. It was meant for us to go that way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was meant for us to go that way.
So let me ask you, G, man. Let's get to my quick fire round real quick, man. I just got 5 questions to ask you. Hey, first thing comes to your mind, man. Just say it. One book that changed your mindset.
Think and Grow Rich.
Biggest misconception about success?
That it's hard to do.
That is true. If you could give your young self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Believe in yourself. Walk in confidence.
Hold your head up high even when you're going through low points. What's your go-to mantra or daily affirmative?
The word of God and knowing that he's always done it and he never failed.
Never fail. I just told somebody this the other day. Matter of fact, it might have been yesterday. He said that the heavens and earth shall pass away, but my word shall remain forever because his word is tried and true. One word to describe your journey.
Hungry.
Stay hungry, brother. Let me ask you this question, man. What's next for GR, man? AKA influence the masses, man. You got any projects coming up?
What's next, man? It's like I said, I'm still promoting the book. I'm in the process of doing the audio book. I got my website getting ready to be put up. My author website finally getting ready to be put up, brother. And I'm excited about that. I've started my own publishing company. So I'm gonna be an independent publishing company. And I'm just taking this poetry, brother, to the next level, man. I got some courses. I got I got coming up, some 2 courses. I got a course that goes along with this book right here. The transition, how's it go? The transition from good to legendary. That's the course that goes along with this book. So basically, I take you through a 4-week course, brother, showing you how to be transitional, how to become from good to great. We go in there and I'm gonna really go into your brain. I'm gonna really do the mashed potato. I'm gonna do the mashed potato on your brain, and we're gonna pull out something great. We're gonna make something great. And then my other course for my upcoming poets, I got MC Poet. That's a 4-week course. I'm going to mash potato your brain again. I'm going to show you how to write this poetry. I'm going to show you how to get past writer's block. I'm going to show you how to bring that thing from the paper to the stage, bring that thing to life, and just how to present yourself, how to carry yourself, how to speak it, how to voice it, how to breathe while you're speaking and whatnot. So that's another 4-week course that I'm going to do on that, man. And I'm just going to keep it moving, man. I'm gonna keep it moving, just keep doing these podcasts. I got the YouTube channel that's going on right now, Influence the Masses, the YouTube channel. My Instagram handle is influence_the_poet. That's how you can find me. That's where you can find me on Facebook and Instagram and Instagram threads. So that's basically it, brother, that I got going on. I just appreciate what you got going on. Appreciate what you're doing, man. Keep it going. We're going to meet again at the top of Mount Everest. You know, we're going to do a chest bump and we're going to hold up our fist. And that's where it's at. So we're going to do our thing down here, but we're going to meet again at the top at Mount Everest.
Hey, for sure, though. It's going to probably be sooner than you think. Hey, but GR, man.
At the King's Court.
All right, for sure. And to close this out, man, what an incredible story of resilience and transformation. I know me and my man GR kind of went off course and went on the man thing, but you know, that's what happened when real men get together. Iron sharpens iron. So I hope some of you brothers took some notes, man. AKA Influence the Masses. His journey proves that no matter where you come from, you have the power to rewrite your story and live with purpose. If this episode resonated with you, share it with somebody who needs a reminder that change is possible, man. It don't matter what you did, no matter what you went through. I always go back on my man Saul before he turned to Paul. My man was out there killing Christians, but he wound up writing 3/4 of the New Testament, man. So don't tell me that God can't change the man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so no matter how you look at me, I'm not under your influence, man. Let's keep it moving. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you tune in to your favorite podcast. Your support helps us. It continues to bring you powerful and enjoyable conversations just like this. And remember, we got some big things on the horizon. GI, the state's capital, is coming soon, and we'll be diving deeper into it on Planting Seeds with CJ. Stay connected on all platforms at CJ Moneyway for updates. Until the next time, keep pushing forward, keep planting seeds, and keep making an impact. See you in the next episode. This your boy CJ Moneyway with my man GR. We out of this beat. Peace.
Before you go, let me leave you with this. Every story shared here, it's a reminder that your story matters too. Keep your faith sharp, keep your focus steady, keep your vision clear. And if this episode gave you wisdom, hope, or a push forward, share it with somebody you love. Tap in with me on all platforms, Edge Moneyway, and stay locked into the movement, because God's not done writing your chapter. This is the CJ Moneyway Show. Brick by brick, and always Moneyway.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.